Dolby away from Ferdinand. Clarima with the challenge. Dolby's gone down. Play on, said the referee. Mendy's a long way forwards. And there's his cross, and Mullin was in there! Wrexham's top scorer does it yet again. His first genuine sight of goal. And Mullin does, well, what he does best. Down the back of the net. 1-0 Wrexham.
Well, this is the difference between sides when you have that bit of quality. I have to say it's a great advantage there from the referee, because you're quite easy to blown quite quickly for maybe the foul on Dolby. But then they find themselves in these situations where Mendy gets himself down that left-hand side, and it's Ferdinand that doesn't quite see the run of Mullin. And when you're in those positions, you need to flight in a perfectly weighted ball, as Mendy does, and you can't allow an opportunity for the class of Paul Mullin to be given that time and opportunity and space, almost with a free header to find the back of the net. A goal from nothing, but that's what good sides do. They find a way of winning, they find a way of scoring. Paul Mullin's done that.
His 28th league goal of another highly productive season. When all six are second highest scorer. Young to take the corner. Can they respond quickly here, Wrexham? Real up and under towards Mullin! He's done it again! He just can't stop scoring goals! And Wrexham's talisman makes sure that they do respond quickly. Their lead restored at York Road with just under an hour gone.
When you've been asked questions, this is how you answer. And it's really, really good play, because he actually starts on the byline and he makes that run to the near post. You can just see him on the 6-yard box, pull away there to create the space. But he's still got a lot to do with that header. So it's gone a long, long way. And then you've got Massey coming towards you. You know that you're going to be under that pressure. But he controls the header back across goal.
Here we come again from Wrexham.
Yeah, here they come again, and Daggers have just got to settle down. They started well, Dagenham, so far. Just got to settle down, and because there's going to be an onslaught, we know it's going to come. And here it comes, and the first ball from Paul.
Oh, the goal!
Great goal!
Excellent goal!
That was a great goal from. Was that Ollie Palmer got that, wasn't it?
Yeah, superb goal from Wrexham. Patient build-up, worked it into the space out wide. Cross comes into the box, and Palmer with the first-time finish into the bottom corner of the net. Fantastic goal, and what you would expect from the league leaders. They've controlled proceedings so far and been very patient with their build-up, and you can see the confidence already flowing through them. Fair play, that was an excellent goal from Wrexham. And Ollie Palmer justifying his reselection tonight ahead of Sam Dolby with that goal. That's his 15th of the season.
Yeah, good goal, very well taken. We just looked at it again on the replay, and yeah, Daggers could have been tighter on defence.
Just let the cross in a bit too easily, didn't they, Mike?
They did. They've started well, Daggers, and that goal will be a big blow to them. They've just got to not let it get to their heads and let Wrexham run riot. Right, here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white shirts in the box, and as the corner comes in, lots of heads go up. It was a goal.
Good goal again.
A goal by number 6, I believe. That's Jordan Tunnicliffe. Just got a head on that. The ball went right up into the middle, came down, and it's sort of a cluster of heads. Tunnicliffe managed to get his head onto it, and that's 2-0.
Yeah, and this is it for the Daggers. They're up against an excellent team tonight, and I'm just watching the replay now. Yeah, oh, that's a brilliant header. So flicked header just inside the near post, unstoppable really from Tunnicliffe. But the Daggers will be disappointed. You don't want to be conceding set pieces against a team of this quality. You want them to have to work for their goals, and really the Daggers have given Wrexham 2 relatively straightforward goals tonight that have come from crosses from the right side. So disappointing from the Daggers' perspective. 2-0 is what we said. We didn't want to go in at half-time more than a goal down. It's now an uphill battle.
Using the it's come out to James Jones, and James Jones finds his colleague inside. This is
it's a real chance.
Oh, it's another goal. So that's another goal for Wrexham. Very simple, no one near him. That's another goal for number 9, Ollie Palmer.
Yeah, really sloppy there from the Daggers. I'd like to see that one again. I feel like the cross should have been cut out by the first man, but but it wasn't. It got through far too easily, and then there was 2 Wrexham players there who comfortably could tap. I'm just going to rewatch it now. So it's an in-swinging ball from Ryan Barnett, and yeah, it's just bypassed Sam Ling too easily, and yeah, really easy tapping there in the end from Ollie Palmer. But again, more good work from Wrexham, and they've dictated this game tonight, and full credit to them. They look worthy league leaders at this point in time.
Yeah, and that's such a shame, and really needed to get going in this half Daggers to have any chance of getting back into this game. That's the worst possible start. Mistakes everywhere, really, so to speak.
Take on their terms now. Just having a good spell, but no real chances of note so far from it.
Absolutely. If they just get one, get a little bit of credit back, but that's very well taken by Owen O'Connell.
Good run.
I mentioned much. That's a great forward. Jacob Mendy bursting into the box. That's going to be
that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant.
Jacob Mendy getting the 4th goal for Dagenham Redbridge. That is absolutely it. Great work from Owen O'Connell and Jacob Mendy down on the left-hand wing. On the break, 4-0.
Yeah, that's superb football. Owen O'Connell there stepped in front of Vinny Effionis, drove into midfield and released a beautiful pass to the onrushing Mendy. Really well taken in his stride, drove into the box. Josh Hare couldn't get back at him, and he's just slided it into the far corner. But super football from Wrexham, hitting daggers on the counter attack. And what can you say? I'm sat here tonight thinking I've seen a very good football team.
Yeah, unfortunately, the sieve is starting to empty. Daggers fans leaving now in the 70th, 69th minute. Far too early. You're paid for football, stay and watch it.
The closest Wrexham have come was from the Elliott Lee set piece with Ollie Palmer's header, and he goes short to Lee. Chose on the left hand side, looks to get the cross in. And Arnold drops it into his own net. And Wrexham take the lead. Marsden, the referee, runs away. They're appealing for a push. But Wrexham go ahead in the most bizarre of circumstances. Ollie Kensdale has been booked. And it's the cross that came back in from Ben Tozer. And Paul Mullin got his head on the ball. Arnold's dropped it, claims he's been pushed. And that is...
For Jones to shape up for a shot. Barnett on the far side. Twisting and turning, trying to take on Topolodge. Gets it away from Topolodge, but he's pushing him back here. Ball in towards the box. Sturk is there to intercept, and Topolodge goes down. Nothing given. Ball played in towards Mullin in the box. Mullin's there with the header down and finds the back of the net. It was a brilliant cross, and Paul Mullin did the rest with the header down beyond Sam Long and into the back of the net. And it's Wrexham who break the deadlock at Hayes Lane.
Yeah, I think it was coming based on the balance of play in this second half. You could see it coming, the ball's into the box, into a good area. Don't think that was a free kick at all. Topolodge was looking for it, and instead Wrexham got on with it, put a good ball into the box. Mullin just pulling away from Show Me, headed down into the net. Sam Long had no chance, couldn't come for it. Brilliant ball into the box, brilliant header, down low and hard. And Wrexham have probably on the balance of play a deserved second half lead here.
Well, it's unfortunate for Bromley. It was Topolodge who expected to be given the foul there on the far side. Tried to win the ball back. Reynolds pushing from the back. But Bromley tried as they may, and just didn't come off in the end, Dan.
No, unfortunately not. I'm not sure if he lost his footing. I'm not too sure what it was that made Topolodge go down, whether he was looking for a free kick or whether there was a little...
He's doing his best now to fire Wrexham into the Football League, and if things stay as they are, they'll make a big step towards that. Tozer launching the ball into the box. Long is there. Long flaps at it. He can't get there, and it's turned in, and it's Mullin once more. The long throw in has eventually caused Bromley to concede, and Paul Mullin grabs his second goal in the space of just 3 or 4 minutes, and Wrexham have 2 at Hayes Lane.
Yeah, he just pinned his man on the goal line just to be able to flick it. Sam Long just misjudging the flight of the ball, just flapped at it a little bit, and the ball going towards that back post on his man. just flicking it into that side netting. Paul Mullin scoring in the reverse fixture. He's got another 2 this time around.
Well, he scored from the spot, didn't he? Like you say, he hasn't needed the spot today, but Paul Mullin is now on a hat-trick. It's a sunny Hayes Lane here, but the sun shining for Wrexham as well, not so much for Bromley at the moment. 2 quick-fire goals from close range from Paul Mullin, just demonstrating how effective he is there as a front man. Just getting in the right place at the right time. The long throw deceived Sam Long, who came out to punch it away, just looped over him, and Mullin, although he had a defender at close quarters, was just able to work it into the back of the net.
Yeah, it's a real shame, just completely misjudged the flight of it. I think it was
You can see how deep York are. He's just inviting pressure.
Now then, bit of space for Elliot Lee to drop his shoulder. Here he goes. Elliot Lee to Cannon.
Target.
Jones lines up the drive off the bar. Has it gone in? I think it has. It's given. Yes, James Jones with the opener for Wrexham. Ryan Whitley will count himself unlucky as it flew back off the crossbar, but a James Jones pile driver breaks the deadlock, his 5th of the season. It's Wrexham 1, York City 0.
Yeah, what an absolutely fantastic strike. Came off the crossbar. He'll obviously go down as a no goal, which is unfortunate, but it's one of those where Wrexham have kind of been pressing, creating definitely the more clear-cut chances, and I think it is overall, over the first 42 minutes, definitely worth a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it was James's drive, but as you say, Andy, as we watch the replay there, I'm afraid that will have to go down as a Ryan Whitley own goal. Shirts packed in there as Tozer's delivery comes in at pace.
Yes.
Header comes
Yes.
on, and it's there. Sam Dolby for Wrexham doubles the lead, and Sam Dolby, for the 8th time this season, gets himself on the score sheet. That should be the goal that closes the door for Wrexham this afternoon. Tozer's delivery, Dolby's precise header. It's Wrexham 2, York City 0.
Yeah, it's just, again, as I was saying with the throw-ins from Ben, they are so arrowed in that the keeper's got no chance to come and get them. The York City players, when they do throw it in the box, it's got a lot more air on it. So what it is, it's just a battle, and Dolby, again, got a great flick on it. Keeper's got no chance. That should kill off the game. It'll be interesting to see what York do now. They've got 10 minutes. They're going to have to be more offensive than they've been, absolutely. So yeah, it could open up more chances for Wrexham, but great goal. Nice timing as well. Great finish, and puts it 2-0. Crosses in and really, really affected the game. Oh, here we go.
Elliot Lee, he's clean through. It's Lee for 3. It's there. Elliot Lee completes the job for Wrexham. Clinical finish from Elliot Lee. And for the 10th time this season, he's on the score sheet for the Red Dragons. He completes the job. No question this afternoon that Wrexham are banking 3 points. That makes it 100 league goals for Phil Parkinson's side. And Elliot Lee puts the cherry on the icing on the cake. Wrexham 3, York City 0.
Yeah, fantastic finish. Really calm, really cool finish. He's been really good today. He's been strong. He's probably not too far behind Barnett for the man of the match. But yeah, really cool finishing. And even you can see every one of his teammates gone and celebrated and congratulated him. So that's obviously completely game over. Great little flick on from Derby. And it's just a nice little side finish. A side foot finish, waiting for the keeper. Didn't really move. Picked his spot. And that's definitely game over. 3-0.